Hi guys, this is Schwaku7. This will be a different kind of video because I want to address an issue that Coop from Garage Gym Reviews just addressed in his video entitled Home Gyms Could Soon Become Shockingly Expensive. And the subheading is one word: tariffs. And my regular viewers know that I've been warning about Trump's tariff plan back in October. For instance, on October 27, 2024, I uploaded this YouTube video entitled Unboxing and Assembly Video of My Temu Bargain Gluten and Ham Developer. And in the description of my video, I wrote, on October 27, 2024, this video is on the unboxing and assembly video of the bargain price gluten and ham developer I purchased on Temu.com for $248.94, which I received in 3 days. Donald Trump, who is favored to win the 2024 U.S. presidential election, has vowed to impose tariffs on Chinese goods by 60% and on all other global imports up to 20%. However, Trump is not yet the U.S. president, which means that Americans have at least up to Inauguration Day 2025, January 20, 2025, to purchase items under $800 from foreign e-commerce companies without paying import taxes. The U.S. President has the power to impose tariffs without the approval of the United States Congress. So as you can see, I've been warning my viewers back in October, before Donald Trump was elected President of the United States, that the tariffs were coming. And I warned before Election Day 2024 for my viewers to buy whatever exercise equipment they want or need, because Donald Trump made it clear during his campaign stops that he plans to impose a 60% tariff on all Chinese goods and a 10 to 20% tariff on all other global imports, which will affect even exercise equipment manufactured by Bells of Steel and Pepin, which is manufactured in Canada, and Eleiko and Tenturi and Panetta, and other exercise equipment which is manufactured in Europe. And this is an article published by the Washington Post entitled Americans Rush to Buy Cars and Appliances Before Trump's New Tariffs. Here's an excerpt. Americans are scrambling to stock up on cars, appliances, and other big-ticket imports in anticipation of new Trump's administration tariffs. President-elect Donald Trump has vowed to enact widespread tariffs as soon as he takes office in January, a move that economists say could lift prices for just about every type of import, including foods, cars, computers, and gas. Although Trump has offered few specifics, he has said his planned policies would take aim at America's three largest trading partners, with 60% tariffs on Chinese imports and 25% tariff on goods from Mexico and Canada. Well, it's not only just food, cars, computers, and gas, because even toothbrushes and toilet paper is manufactured in China. And so is clothing and shoes and cell phones and kitchen appliances and electronic equipment. And so is the vast majority of exercise equipment sold in the United States of America. The goal of this video is not to encourage you to buy whatever exercise equipment you need before Trump's tariff plan kicks in, because I've been warning you about that since the second week of October. Instead, the purpose of this video is to make you aware of the quote by Albert Einstein, who wrote, "In the middle of every difficulty lies opportunity." As you know by now, economists have been warning that consumer good prices are expected to significantly rise because of Trump's tariff plan. For instance, here's a Reuters news article entitled 16 Nobel Prize-winning economists say Trump's policies will fuel inflation. And this is the symbol of the yin and yang. And the yin and yang in Taoism represents the harmony of nature. And Taoism revolves around the concept that everything in the universe has an opposite. For life there is death, For male, there is female. For positive, there is negative. For strength, there is weakness, and so on. So the symbol is essentially two fishes, a black fish with a white eye chasing a white fish with a black eye. And this represents that within one, the other is present. For instance, in life there is death, and in death there is life. Because inside you, you have billions of cells that die, but are replaced by new cells. But inside you, death is occurring. And death is not a bad thing, because without death there can be no life. Because whether you eat animal or vegetable, it once was alive. And if there was no death, you'd be ridden with disease, because you couldn't kill the bacteria and the viruses and the fungus and the other pathogens which causes disease. And can you imagine what life would be like if you couldn't kill flies? Because a pair of flies can give birth to thousands of other flies, and they in turn can give birth to even more. And we'd be up to our neck in flies. So death is necessary for life to exist. And life is necessary for death to exist, because something has to be alive before it can die. And the same thing goes with strength and weakness. In strength there is weakness, and in weakness there is strength. Because which is stronger, an oak tree or a blade of grass? But what happens in a tornado when the oak tree resists the force of the wind and is torn asunder, while a blade of grass will yield to the force of the wind, and when it passes, it will spring up and resume its life? Because the blade of grass weakness was its strength, and the oak tree's strength was its weakness. And the same thing can be applied for difficulty. You can view difficulty as an obstacle, or you can view it as an opportunity. In this case, Trump's tariff plan. Prices are expected to rise significantly, and that will create a hardship for many people. And this is a NBC News article entitled, "Elon Musk asks voters to brace for economic hardship, deep spending cuts, and potential Trump cabinet role." So Elon Musk, who many people consider to be one of the smartest men on earth, is warning Americans, brace for economic hardship. And the economic hardship that Elon Musk is referring to is not only higher costs for consumer goods, both domestic and foreign, but there's another aspect too, because economists are warning that many Americans will lose their job because many American businesses engage in international trade. So Trump's tariff plan is expected to result in retaliatory tariffs against American imports into the European Union or into China or Mexico or Canada. And as a result, American businesses are planning to lay off American workers. And the news media is already reporting about how Trump's tariff plan is resulting in American companies laying off workers. And there are many articles about how job losses are expected because of Trump's tariff plan. Like this article from Forbes, which is entitled, "If Trump follows through with tariffs, here's how it can impact American jobs." Here's an excerpt. "The impact of tariffs on employment is a double-edged sword, as policy intended to protect certain industries may inadvertently harm others, resulting in a ripple effect across the U.S. economy. While tariffs can safeguard employment in industries facing direct competition from imports, they can simultaneously lead to job losses in sectors dependent upon imported materials or those hit by retaliatory measures from other nations. Because when they sell less of their goods to foreign countries, they cut back and they lay off." The purpose of this video is not to warn you that exercise equipment is about to become shockingly expensive. I've been warning my viewers about that since the second week of October 2024. Instead, I'm taking a different approach. The purpose of this video is to inform you of a different idea. In the midst of difficulty lies opportunity. Here's an opportunity. Recently I did a video about the amazing bargain that Walmart.com is offering for a 100-pound Balance From black bumper plate set, which includes a pair of 10-pound plates, 15-pound plates, and 25-pound plates for $47.49. This deal was so good I went and bought 5 sets, and I haven't seen a bargain this good since November of 2019 when Dick's Sporting Goods offered a 300-pound fitness gear weight plates for sale for $99.99. And I bought 6 sets. And within a few months after that, the COVID-19 pandemic occurred and exercise equipment became scarce because gyms closed and everybody was buying home gym equipment. And the same 300-pound fitness gear Olympic set that sold for $99.99 in November of 2019 was selling for $300, or 3 times that Dick's Sporting Goods was selling it for just 4 months afterwards. I predict that a similar thing is going to happen with these bumper plates. That right now, even though you can buy for less than 50 cents a pound, they will probably go up to $1.50 a pound by April of 2025. And even if the price stays the same, you can easily get $1 a pound for bumper plates on Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace. So if you were to buy 10 sets of these bumper plates for $474.90 plus whatever tax is charged, and you flip it, you could take the profit and buy an exercise machine that you want for your home gym. And if you don't want an exercise machine, then specialty bar, or use the money for a vacation or whatever. There are many bargain exercise equipment machines that you can buy on Temu. And if you wanted to, the opportunity exists where you can buy cheap exercise equipment and flip it on Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace and take the profit and buy exercise equipment that you want, or pay your bills, or go on vacation, give it to your kids or your wife or whatever. And this is just some of the exercise equipment that I purchased because of Trump's announced tariff plans. I'm still waiting to receive exercise machines I purchased from Temu, and I just bought 5 sets of 100-pound weight plates from Walmart, which has an incredible deal right now on exercise weight plates. Even if you don't plan to use the weight plates, which is less than 50 cents a pound, it makes good financial sense to purchase as many sets as you can and sell them later on Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace after Trump takes office for at least $1 a pound. That even if you don't need exercise equipment, it is a good idea to buy whatever exercise equipment that you can as a financial investment. And it's more than likely you'll be able to get even higher than $1 a pound, because exercise equipment is essentially a commodity. You can always resell it. And if you remember, after the COVID-19 scare, exercise equipment was being sold for ridiculous prices. But the days of buying bargain exercise equipment is coming to an end. And already you got exercise equipment manufacturer that's charging ridiculous prices for exercise equipment. For instance, Technogym is selling this treadmill from $19,850. The RM43 6RD flat-foot rack, Ryan Davis signature design, which is being offered for sale for $9,995. And this exercise equipment company, it's selling this weightlifting bench for $3,380. This is my lat machine that I purchased from Temu for less than $101. And here is proof that I purchased a lat machine from Temu for the incredibly low price of $100.87. Okay guys, that's all for this video. Please like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so you'll be notified when I upload new YouTube videos. And as always, thanks for watching.